Everybody. Uh, it's a little breezy, but not bad. And it is warming up, as you can tell. But, I wanted to discuss a few little things. I got some comments I kind of wanted to reply to. All right. Where do I start? One, that salad spinner. Okay, let me re-explain this a minute. It is not for big items, okay? I did my little shirts like this, my little tops. I washed them in there. I could do 2 at a time. Pants like these.
Little boy's still over there.
Those, they're tight. I can't think of the name of it right now, Old age gets to me. Anyway, I can wash 1 pair of them at a time. So it's for small items, not for big items, okay? A towel, I wouldn't put a towel in there. Things like that. Maybe a washcloth, a couple of washcloths. Yes, I could do a dish, cloth, something like that. But anyway, I don't want you all to misunderstand me when I say how I use it. For small items, yes. For bigger items, or a lot of it, I would say go to a laundromat. Which I'm going to have to because I got a lot of other clothes. But I can do a little bit at a time here now. And now that I have this, I won't have as much clothes because I could do it like every other day. So, and it doesn't take that much water. I said a gallon, but I would say a half a gallon to wash. And mainly I would use a gallon to rinse because I'd want the soap. Excuse me a minute. I want the soap out of my clothes, All right. Somebody mentioned something about wanting to do this lifestyle, not having that much money to work with. Well, I make a little over 800 right now. Thank God to the raise. Yeah, a little over 800 a month. But I survive well. And it's how you spend your money, what you do. You could go see some beautiful places. Go some really nice places. And it doesn't cost you, except for gas. Now, that's another thing, gas. We have found it here as low as $3.45. And that's low, okay? Compared to everyone, that's low. I would not get gas in California. No way. Anyway, comfort. Living in a van. If you want comfort, if you want all that you have when you're living in an apartment or a house, or I wouldn't suggest it because you're going to have to minimize. And after all these years I've been doing this, I'm still minimizing, but of course I'm also collecting. I'm bad. I see something, oh, I want, yeah, I'll get it. Anyway, you're going to have to minimize. I don't say that this is a wonderful lifestyle. Wonderful. I love it. I wouldn't change it. But for some people, it's not meant to be. How do I stay warm in the winter? Well, number one, I don't go where it gets real cold either. I'll go to the south in the winter and further up north in the summer because then it'll be cooler. But to warm up, I use my Coleman stove to warm up. I turn it on, get the chill out, make my coffee. If you want to make a breakfast at the same time, you're warming it up. But you got to decide where you want to be at what time, what part of the year. And we just follow the weather. We just follow it. Comfort. You can make yourself a bed in a van. I lived in a minivan with all of my pets. At the time, I had quite a bit. Believe me, I had 6 dogs, 4 cats. Yeah, in a minivan. But I knew how to work around them. And they knew how to work around me, which is a two-way thing. Um, I, if you want comfort, make sure you got a bed. That's the comfort, is the bed. You can make that bed and put pillows, and you've got a little sofa. Yeah, right there. My bed is high enough where I could store my stuff underneath it. So I have a lot of storage underneath my bed. Yes, I need a footstool to get up on it. But I've got room. I've got shelves up here where I have my books. Shelves over there where I have a lot of books. Where I have my books. Most of them are Bibles or Strong's Concordance and in relation to the Bible. Let's see, and then I have a lot of Bibles that I give them away when somebody needs one or wants one. Hey, that's for you. You get the Word of God. Let it work for you, you know. Traveling. Okay. There's a lot of nomads that go from place to, oh, I'm here for a few days, and then I'm in another place for a few days, and then, oh, I'm eating out at this way. Yes, I eat out a couple of times a month. I do. But that's it. But some people, it's almost like a daily thing. You're not going to be able to make it if you have just a limited amount of money. You're not. You're not going to make it on gas either. This is how I try to figure it out. It depends on the weather, of course. I'm here today. I'll be here 2 weeks. Okay? I'm just saying, I've been here more than 2 weeks. But I'm going to go 200 miles away from here to a new campsite, which I will stay at for another 2 weeks. It takes me, on this bus, a tank of gas. Travel over 200 miles every so often. I get to places. Sometimes I spend a little more because I want to go a little bit further. But you've got to watch your budget. Have a budget. Have a budget. I'm fortunate. I have a sink. We got rid of the 58-gallon water thing because that was a lot of weight on the bus. A lot of weight. And so right now we've got 4 or 5 gallon, those big things, 5-gallon bottles, and 1 6-gallon one. And I would say twice a week, because I do my dishes, I might have to get water on 3 of them. That leaves me 2 still. So in a week's time, that would be like 26 gallons of water. Some people use less. One thing I like to do is I like my body clean and my hair clean. Especially my hair. It gets so dirty. I can wipe my body, with these. And this is God's send. Not just for mama with babies, but for us. It's a godsend. Keep halfway decently clean. I'm fortunate here. 1 mile down the road, there are hot showers. We could take it for $1. $1, hey man, I'll take that any day. We have a generator. So we're able to cook a lot of our electrical things with a generator. I do have solar, but some of the items I have use a little bit more electric, so that's when we use the generator, so we can save on the solar for other things. I have a television, but I rarely ever watch it. It just sits there. It's pretty. It's a nice thing because I don't watch it that much. I do all my watching on YouTube or Netflix, on my phone. But if you want comfort, what kind of comfort do you want? I'm not going to say it's always comfortable. It's not. I'll be lying to you if I say that this lifestyle is always comfortable. No, it's not. Fears. Fears of being out there by yourself. I'm not a fearful person, so I'm just not afraid. I'm not. Um, I've never been afraid to be out by myself, ever. In the forest, in the desert, and nothing. But some people are. Either make up your mind to get over those fears before you get out there, because you're going to have fears. Oops, there's a bump in the night. Oh, I hear something going through the woods. Hey, it's probably some stupid little wildcat or a bird that's fluttering, or owls are at night. It could be any little thing. Don't be afraid. Unless you got a knock on your door, don't be afraid. Anyway, this is for my first commenter. I've got some more I'm going to be talking about probably tomorrow, because this is becoming quite long. It's 11 minutes already. Oh, and by the way, Mike's family's down, and I met his sister, and I talked to her. There were still 2 cats inside the bus, but when the animal shelter came out, they got 4 of them. That's what I learned. But there was still 2 in there, and they couldn't catch it. So they did see 2 of them on the window when they drove up. They're very nice family. Very nice family. I met his little niece and nephew, and they're sweet kids. And well, anyway, prayers, prayers, prayers. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all take care. God bless you. Stay in prayer. Peace.